Hello, hello, hello. Backyard Cooking is here again. We're going to be doing another meal today and we're going to be doing stew peas. Okay, so here is our peas. We have red peas and this is what we're going to be using today. The red peas we're going to be doing today with the stew peas, and we're going to be using pigtail over here. This is the pigtail. So first what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to pour this into the pot so it can cook a little bit before I add the pigtail to it. You can soak your peas overnight so it will be much easier to cook. And there are times when you just feel like you want to do stew peas and you don't have time to soak the peas, but it's okay. It will work out just the same. So I am going to pour this into the pot with the water and the peas. We're going to add a little bit more water to it. We're going to turn the stove on. We're going to put the stove on high for now so we can get the boiler rolling, and then we're going to add a little water also to the peas so the water can cover the peas. Water into the pot, and then it cooks slowly. And then what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to add seasoning to the peas while it's cooking so you can get the flavor. So I'm going to use black pepper, and I'm going to put a little bit into the pot with the peas, and then I'm going to use garlic powder. So we're going to do onion powder right here. You can use any onion powder that you want to use, your preference, it's okay. And then we're going to put our thyme. You can use the dry thyme, or you can use, I like to use the both of them because I like the thyme. It's, you know, it smells really good and well flavored. And also this is another thyme, which is the green thyme. See? So I'm going to use this. I'm going to wash it a little bit, and then we're going to add it to the pot with the peas so they can cook down together. And we're also going to use a little bit of seasoning salt. You can use whatever seasoning salt you want to use. I'm going to add a little salt to the peas, but I'm not going to add it right now because if you're using, there are two different types of pigtail. You can use one that is salted, or you can use one that is not salted. I am using the one today that is not salted, and this is why I season the peas, so when I put the pigtail into the pot it will be well seasoned. And I'm going to show you a little trick about the pigtail as soon as I'm finished. I like to drop or cut up a little pepper. This is the Scotch bonnet pepper. We're going to cut it like this, just in half like this, and we're just going to drop it into the pot so it can be well seasoned. We have here, we're going to add a little bit of a peg of garlic. You can add whatever amount of garlic you like. I love garlic, and this is the easy way to get it peeled, as you can see right here. And here we go, people, we had it right there. Okay, now I'm going to cover it and let it simmer down, and I'll show you a little bit of it in the meantime. And then I'm going to go to the pigtail. I'm going to use just pigtail today. You can add also oxtail in your pigtail, in your stew peas, if you want to add oxtail to your stew peas. It's a little bit fatty. I've removed the fat off that part. You know, you don't want too much fat in there. Some people like the fat, really, you know, but I don't like the fat, so I'm going to remove the fat from the pigtail so it can look a little bit more appetizing. And as you can see, I removed the fat from the pigtail. It is fresh, and I'm going to wash it off, rinse it off rather, with a little warm water. So now we're going to be seasoning up the pigtail, and as I said, this is unsalted pigtail. This is seasoning salt right here. The garlic, here we go again, the garlic. This is the onion powder or thyme, and as you see before that I used dry thyme and also the green one I also use and we're going to be using black pepper for the pigtail. And this is how it looks. And then we're going to be doing a piece of the onion. Yeah. And then you add it to this right here. I was explaining earlier on that you can also use, I'm going to use salt on this pigtail because this is unsalted, so I'm going to add a little salt to it for flavor also. Okay, and then I'm going to mix it up all in. Also, one important seasoning that I left out of this process is the beef bouillon right here, Maggi beef. This is wonderful seasoning that, I mean, your mouth drip, 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 drip. It's well seasoned. It's a very good seasoning to use on beef, pork, chicken also. It's beautiful to use. Has good taste in it also, so flavor. And just squeeze it up like this and squeeze it up like this just to get it out, and then you season your meat. And now we're going to be we're waiting on this to bubble up a little bit, and then what we're going to be doing, we're going to add pigtail into the peas so they can both cook together. Now we're going to be adding the pigtail to the pot with the peas so that both of them can cook together. And if you look here, you see how the water is taking color from the peas? Looking so good, so good, so good, so good. I can smell the pepper. So I'm going to be adding the pigtail into the pot with the peas so they both can cook down together, okay? So it will take about 1 to 2 hours to cook. So we're going to leave this here, let it cook with the peas for about 1 to 2 hours, okay? And then what I'm going to be doing at the end, when it's almost finished, I'm going to be putting some spinners into the pot. I don't know if you all know what is spinners, but you will find out soon, okay? Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. It's just bubbling and bubbly and bubbly. Look at this. Can't wait to taste it. Okay, we're going to be checking the pot. Now it's 30 minutes into the process, into the cooking, and we're going to just stir it up a little bit and check it to see how it's going, and it's looking good. It's looking good. Now I'm going to start to prepare the spinner, and you will see what it is in a little bit. When I said the spinner, I'm also going to add a little bit, because you can see it boiling down. I'm also going to be adding a little bit more water to the pot, and we're going to let it simmer down. We turned the stove down to low so it can take its time and simmer down, okay people? Okay, you'll see the finishing touch soon. You know, you can put this into the fire when you're using it.
Yeah, leave it there.
Yeah, it's very good. It makes good smoke too. Yes, man. Yes, sir. So this is what we call backyard thing. Yes, man.
We go play the game. We go play the game.
Backyard thing we dealing with us up. Yes, sir. The real Jamaican thing. See the people? You can eat it sweet. It's delicious. Yes. Go with the coconut. As you see that we cut the coconut, and now we're going to blend the coconut so we can make coconut milk, and we're going to add it to the stew, please, for flavor, baby. Yes, for flavor. We're going to pour the coconut milk into the pigtail. Yes, man. We're going to squeeze it and squeeze it so you can get that nice flavor from the coconut. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Yes, man. As I talked about earlier on, and this is the flour, and we have cornmeal right here. So we're going to put a little bit of flour, mix in with the cornmeal to make the spinner. And then we're going to put a little bit of salt also into it, and we're going to mix it in nicely. Use water. Stew peas is coming on nicely. I just can't wait to dig in and dig in and dig in. Yes, man. Mix it in nicely. Yes, so we're gonna knead it in, we knead it in, we knead it in. Scallion, onion, garlic, thyme. Woo! Yes, people, come on. Okay, the pigtail is coming down to the nitty-gritty, and this is what it looks like. You can see the pigtail is so soft, and now I'm going to be adding the spinners as we speak into the pot of stew peas. So over here, now we're going to be adding the finishing touch to the stew peas. We're going to be doing some cartwheel spinners here, man. Yes, people. We're going to drop them in, man, and then when they finish cook, you're going to see them rise at the top of the pot. Here we go.
Don't make it splash. It's splashing everywhere.
Yes. We're going to do some cartwheel spinner here, so man. Yes, sir. This is the baby one right here, and here we go. Yes, sir. I'm going to stir it up one more time. I'm going to stir it up, and when it is finished, then you're going to see the spinners then come up to the top and say, hello, it's time for me. The stew peas. The stew peas is finished and ready to serve. And we have the pigtail in it. We have the spinners, some jumbo spinners here, man, with cornmeal in it. Yes, man. And just the taste and the flavor. So we're going to serve you a plate. And as I said, if anybody want to come and get a plate. And this is the white rice. You see the steam coming out of the rice? This is a white rice that we just made. So whoever wants to come out and get a plate, come on out and get a plate, man. And we're going to be serving the stew peas right here. We're going to put 2 big large spinners in there. If you want 4, you can get 4. If you want 6, you can get 6. Just about any amount that you want, you can get. This is a pigtail here, dishing out for you people. It is soft. It is delicious. You can have it anyhow you want to have it, with whatever you seem fit to have it with. That's the peas that is so soft. You can put a little bit of the juice of the stew peas on top of the rice there. Yes, however you want it, you can have it. Here we go. Delicious. I'm going to be the first one to taste it. And so I'm gonna have the first taste of the stew peas. This is one of my favorite, the spinners, with a little bit of the peas. And this, we've been making this since 5 o'clock today. This is delicious. Stew peas with pigtail, white rice. You got it, we have it. This is Backyard Cooking, coming live and collect from the headquarters, the real Jamaican thing we're talking about. And as I would say, walk good, talk good, coming in live, and peace out. God bless you all.